Our next pick is Allison. Her husband took her here when they were first dating, and it must have worked because she married him, and they still love this iconic Mexican-Chinese fusion joint. This is Chino Bandido.
Chino Bandido is an off-the-wall fusion of Chinese, Mexican, Caribbean. My husband, Frank Collins Sr., he and I started it November 1st, 1990. You know, we really had to work at it for a while because we would have people who would drag their friends and coworkers in and say, no, I know it sounds weird, but you just gotta try it. Frank Sr. passed away in January of 2013. So it was really hard to go on without him, but he's still with me, so that helps me a lot. He was Chino Bandido. We have 14 different meat items, and you can have them one of basically two ways. First way is a rice bowl, one item with rice, and then the other way is two items with rice and beans. You can have the meat left alone. You can have it in a quesadilla or in a burrito for free, and you can mix and match. Our most popular item is Jade Red Chicken, and so that's the one that's kind of like sweet and sour with a zap to it. But the jerk chicken with the Jade Red Chicken and the jerk fried rice is very popular. We still have original customers who came in the first week 33 years ago, and it just warms your heart. It's the best part of the entire thing. I want every kid, whether they're 5 or 50 or 95, to leave here with a smile on their face.
So Allison, you must still love it. Why?
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's been probably 17, 18 years since I first started going, and it's just nostalgic in a sense that it reminds me of just, you know, those earlier days when I'd first moved to Arizona and met my husband and we had gone there. And it's just such a comfortable environment. It's very casual. The food is delicious, so I can be pretty certain that when I go, I'm gonna get a great meal.
What do you like to eat there?
Oh, well, I always get the same thing. I wish I would venture out a little bit more, but it's just so good. I do the Jade Red Chicken and the carnitas in a quesadilla. So at Chino Bandido, kind of the cool thing is that you can pick any item and you can have it served either normal or in a burrito or in a quesadilla. So that's kind of fun and quirky, and so I do that, and then I'm kind of traditional in the sense I get refried beans and just white rice.
Yeah.
And I like to mix them together, and then I eat it all, and I love how the flavors just all mix together.
I love the fusion. So Jade Red, I had it too, but please describe.
It's a, you know, fried chicken, and it's served in kind of a sweet and spicy red sauce, which makes it the, you know, red name that goes along with it. And it's just a nice, you know, my kids went with us and they were like, what's like an orange chicken? And I said, well, this is kind of similar. It's sweet, but it's got a little bit of a kick, but it wasn't too much for them. So
exactly. Bill, what did you have?
I had the Diablo chicken, and then I had the egg foo young. I did it in a bowl, and then I had it with the black beans, and then I had it with the jerk fried rice. So you could see I was going the spicy route.
And was it hot?
Yeah, it was.
You can take the heat.
I could take the heat. I guess maybe I'm old enough, my tongue is dull enough, so I can survive.
That's awesome.
Whereas like my wife, when she's going in there tentatively. So, but fortunately they have a friendly staff, so they're walking her through the menu so they could take her down a milder path which she chose. But you know, regarding the Diablo chicken, so first of all, I kind of like the idea that, okay, now we're going to take something like how we would typically prepare it, like a Kung Pao chicken.
Yes.
And so it has that same sort of coating you get on. This time, no, we're going to apply like the traditional Mexican fiery spices to that. So, and a nice little tight sauce. I thought that was good. So it really kind of got you going.
I like that. Bill was doing one of these things. It got me going.
And then, but I contrasted. So I went because I love egg foo young, and it's one of my favorite things.
Yes.
and I really, really liked their egg foo young. So, typical, it has, the bean sprouts, it has the meat. In this case, they use a barbecue, then it has scallions, and they actually served it delicately. A lot of times, you can go to a lot of places and it can be a heavy dish, but the thing I thought where they missed a little bit on this, and I shouldn't say that because they've been doing this for many, many years, but it's, when you get egg foo young, there's always some sort of sauce or some gravy with it. They just had a gravy. It just didn't have a lot of flavor to it for my liking. I was thinking, you could go with like a salsa rioja or a salsa verde over it. But again, they know what they're doing.
And Bill,
I'm just observing.
That would be a great suggestion. Just ask for a couple more traditional sauces and throw it on there
Right.
for your own twist on
Yeah.
it. So Allison, you had sort of an epic dessert, right?
Snickerdoodle, yes.
Is that a go-to? You always do it?
I mean, it just comes with your meal, which is a nice little bonus.
That's right.
That's
right. See, I'm not a dessert person, so I said, boy, this is the thickest tortilla I've ever seen. And I was like, that's weird.
Right?
It was a snickerdoodle.
It's a
I thought it was a
snickerdoodle.
tortilla.
Yeah, it's just this, again, the restaurant's eclectic and quirky, and I think that just is like, the last little piece of it that just kind of ties it all together is that you get this really soft cookie at the end. And if you go on a Saturday or Sunday, they have a lava, like a volcano cookie. Ooh. So they have another option, I know. So that's like a bonus to hit it on the weekend.
All right, Allison, your restaurant pro tips.
Well, I guess I just gave it to you.
Yes. Okay.
If you're in the area on the weekend, definitely stop in. It's super casual, but it does get really busy. So be ready, that there might be a line. Don't be intimidated. Ask questions because it kind of feels a little intimidating. And then if you go on Saturday or Sunday, you have the option of getting the volcano cookie.
Volcano cookie,
Yeah.
pro tip, love it. Bill.
Well, I would just say, Allison alluded to it, was that, if this is your first time, they'll spend as much time with you at the counter, walking you through that, giving recommendations, asking you if you like spicy food or whatever, and how you like your things, and you can really, in a way, just customize it to your palate. So that's, and it's like I said, it's just in a very friendly, embracive atmosphere.
If you want to try Chino Bandido, they're located near 3rd Avenue and Bell Road. An average meal will cost about $15, and they do not take reservations.